Hey, what is up guys? So today we are going to be talking about the Konami's Yu-Gi-Oh! School Tournament series that just got actually updated not too long ago, just because they also showed off like some of the other stuff that you get with it. And I think that some of you guys might be really excited to hear about this. There is a cash pool of over $1,750. But that said, it does go to your school and not in your own pocket, but I'll explain why that is actually kind of good in one sense. Yeah, of course, I think it's much better to have the cash prize pool distributed to the players that are actually playing rather than the school, but it can be something good. But anyways, I will link to everything down below in the description box if you guys are interested in checking it out. But I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the important information so you guys don't have to sit here and read everything. So it is going to be standard tournament rules. It has the locations and the dates. So one of them is going to be taking place really soon, and then one of them a little bit later. But it's going to be taking place at YCS Providence and YCS Origins. So Rhode Island and the Origins Game Fair at Greater Columbus Convention Center. So it has the locations. One of them is the Rhode Island Convention Center, as the registration times and all that stuff. So again, the stuff that you guys are going to be wanting to hear, I'm just going to give you guys like the too long didn't read version of it, and we'll talk a little bit about it and my thoughts on it. And also, I want you guys' opinions on it as well. But anyways, you have to be at least 13 years or older, and you have to be enrolled and in good standing at the same school. So it's going to be like, you know, it's your school versus another school. So I thought that was already really cool, right? And on top of that, you can be in junior high, high school, college, or a university. So it doesn't matter how old you are, essentially. At least 13 years old, though. That's the basic requirement. Anyways, so it also says there's no age cap for the school tournament series, but you have to be enrolled. I don't know how they're going to follow up on that as far as checking up. I think that would be a little bit difficult, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be people that just say, yeah, we all go to the same school. But yeah, like I said, I think that'll be a little bit difficult, especially since you are going to be participating on site at the same day. It says they'll be required to fill out registration forms and turn in deck lists. That's not registration forms for the school. I doubt they're going to actually go through that. So I know some of you guys can ask like, hey dude, are people just going to say that they go to the same school? I'm sure that might happen, but again, I don't know how they're going to follow up on that. But anyways, so there is an entry fee for it, so it's $10 per team member, and that means $30 per team because you are going to have a team of 3. And it says that they're here. Where is it? They are going to be using the advanced format, so it is going to be, of course, again, the same ban list. So here's the basic rules. I will go over these real quick. So each team will designate one team member to be player A, B, and C. At the start of the match, player A will play against player A, and so like A, B, and C play against each other. Team members play as individuals. They do not share decks, life points, etc. Wins and losses are calculated by teams as a whole. All members on the team will play one game. The team with the most game wins for the match. So basically, you're going to be wanting to run some of the higher tier decks. It says that there's only one game, so apparently it's going to go, you know, essentially it's going to be how many people win out of the 3, and then the winner gets to continue on from there. If you guys haven't checked out the video, I recently just made this video, which I think will be really relevant for this. It's a top 5 decks right now in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! So go ahead and watch that, and you guys can get ready to get your deck profiles ready to, you know, go ahead and win some of those games for your school. So here's the prize pool. So they get a Yu-Gi-Oh! School Tournament Series team plaque, which I think is pretty cool. Maybe the school posted up on there, your name will be there. That's kind of cool. You get a $1,000 donation to the school that you're going to, 12 booster packs per team member, and then an uncut 4x4 sheet per team member. If you guys don't know what a uncut sheet is, they look like this. So it's an uncut sheet of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Generally, they will be foils. I don't think they would give us comments. That'd be kind of unfortunate if they did that. I think they're going to be foils. They don't specify, but generally when they give them out as prizes, they are foil cards. But that's pretty cool. Second place gets $500 to their school, 9 booster packs, and then an uncut 4x4 sheet. And then third place gets $250 to the school and 6 booster packs per team member, and then an uncut 4x4 sheet to per team member. So that's really cool. If you guys are wondering what are the values of uncut sheets, they really range what's on the sheet. So it can be anywhere from like, I would say on average they're anywhere from $50 to $300. I know that's a big range, but it depends on what the heck the cards are, because you know some cards are completely irrelevant. They are more of collector items, although people have cut them and you could totally make them playable cards. Just be very, very careful when you're cutting them. Make sure you're using some type of ruler or something to cut the cards, because you don't want to damage them, obviously. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. Also, they just mentioned one of the other things that you will be getting is this Yu-Gi-Oh! Journal. I mean, to me, it's a little lackluster. I wish that, again, the cash went to the players instead, but that's my thoughts on it. But this is another one of the prizes, and in addition to that, you don't get this, I don't believe you get this mat unless they're going to be like, you know, we have extra. Sometimes at certain events, they will give out extra mats if they have excess from like a previous one, but this is just the World Championship Qualifier 2016 mat, and I figure, you know, they just posted this, and so it's kind of relevant to you guys if you guys are going to be competing anyways at some of the YCSs. So that's the mat that you can win. But overall, that's pretty cool. There is technically a 1,750 prize pool for this official Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. Again, it doesn't go in your pocket, but guys, what is cool with this? I will say that it is kind of cool because, you know, if you're at like your junior high or high school and, you know, you win, maybe that can introduce more people into the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe you'll have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Club at school where you guys can play, and if you get like $1,000 donation to your school, it would be kind of nice. And again, you get that team series team plaque. So I don't know if the school would hang that up, you know, in like the office or something. I thought that was kind of a cool idea. Again, I wish it went to our pockets, but I believe Konami doesn't want to give us like cash prizes. It is nice that they are donating it to the school, but can we just please have cash prizes? That's at least how I feel with this. I think at least it's kind of cool that they're trying to do something like, you know, it's a school versus school. That it is really cool that, again, that they are doing that. But I think that overall, it is a step in the right direction, you know, guys. We just gotta take some of those small steps to, you know, perhaps in the future we can get those cash prizes. But personally, for me, if it's $1,000 out of, you know, who's ever running the event's pocket, aka Konami's, I would rather we all, like, each person gets like, you know, a PS4 or something like that. I thought that would have been a better prize pool. I know that those are prizes for like YCSs already. I would rather have a PS4 than donate $1,000 to my school. But that's the way I see it. And I think a lot of younger people that play the game, or even older people, would prefer to have that prize money go into something that they would get rather than the school, because even though it will promote Yu-Gi-Oh! And it might add, like, you know, more to clubs, I think majority of people are going to want the prize pool to themselves. That's the way I see it. Again, you guys let me know if you guys have any different feelings about that, because again, that's just the way I see it, because I guess you guys can say I'm a scumbag, but I'll be honest with you. I would rather have that $1,000 in my pocket, or since it is three people, you can split up by three. You know, $333 a piece. I would much more appreciate that rather than donating to school. But again, that's the way I see it. Let me know, guys, how you guys feel about this, and then maybe I can send this video, because I do know someone in PR. Maybe they can take a look at this and say, it is something that it does look very good. It's very good for PR. Be like, oh, we're donating money to the school. But again, I think that the players that, you know, spend money not only on the decks that are going to be $700 each to play, and then you have to pay to enter, and then the prize pool goes to the school. I know you get the uncut sheet. I know you get the 12 booster packs. I know you get, well, this is kind of cool. I want to see what this looks like. I'll update you guys on that, because I would love to see the plaque on it. But again, I would just rather have that as the prize pool. I mean, you also get a journal. I don't know about you guys, but I just feel like I don't care about a journal that, you know, I can go to an office supply store and maybe spend like $10 on at most. I mean, it looks pretty fancy. It's got that little like strap on it. It's got a pen. Very, very nice, but I would rather have cash prizes. And again, you're giving out cash to the school. Why can't you just give it? I just prefer it in our pockets. Or I understand that like some places will consider that gambling. Therefore, giving prizes such as like iPads, such as new game consoles, that could be a, you know, alternative to it. But that's just the way I see it. But you guys in the comment section below, you guys let me know how you feel about this, because I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I want better prize support for us players, because our decks cost more than, well, most decks don't cost over $1,000. There are points in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where the decks cost more than $1,000. But if I'm spending several $100s and I'm traveling over here and I get my team together and I'm sitting there for 7 or 8 hours, you know, in that tournament. I don't know exactly how long this is gonna last. Sometimes these Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments go on all day, and to only get 12 booster packs and an uncut sheet that maybe is anywhere again from $50 to like $250, it's really not worth the flight. It's not worth the cost of your deck. It's just not worth it. And again, if this $1,000 was to each person, yeah, you know, that's not too bad. But again, not only would it be divided amongst 3 people, but it's going to the school. So it ain't even in your pocket. But again, I would like to know your guys' thoughts on this, because I've mentioned it so many times. I want better prize support for this game. I want this game to be a game where you can make a living off of it. You can't be a professional Yu-Gi-Oh player unless you have like a YouTube channel. It's just really not possible. It's either a YouTube channel or you vend cards. And even vending cards, you're not a player at that point, so you can't be pro at playing because it's not a profession. But they just need better prize point. That's my thoughts on it. You guys let me know in the comment section below how you feel. But overall, I think it's cool. And if you guys want to read the full article and like you guys want to like know more information about it, I'll post it down below in the description box so you guys can go ahead and read. But cool idea, very cool idea, and a step in the right direction though. I will give Konami that. So high five to you, Konami, for that. But put that in our players' pockets instead. Maybe if we get there, that's what we want. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm signing out.